live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence. Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence. Now not the time we for better we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony.
Be on the 24th June this year, and we've seen where in political parties has been campaigning, and today the main opposition party, which is the All People's Congress Party, will be on the streets of Freetown campaigning with their party supporters. And also in a program this morning, we've seen where in the PPRC director urges media and CSOs to act as whistleblowers. And this will serve as a shocking news to the APC party members and also APC party sympathizers. As we've seen, the former chairperson of the transition team of the All People's Congress Party, who is Alfred Peter Conte, has predicted that his party will lose the election. And we also have the EU who has congratulated Sierra Leone for being a member of the UN Security Council. All these and more we have for you in a program this morning. Let's go for a short break and we'll be back.
So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence.
Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, this is the program Breakfast with TDN, and I am Franklin Williams. We will now take our first story this morning. We are in we've seen the PPRC Director of External Relations, Lucian Momo, has urged media and CSOs to act as whistleblowers, and in order to ensure transparency and a peaceful electoral process, Lucian Momo, the Director of Training and External Relations at the Political Party Registration Commission, has called upon civil society organizations and the media to fulfill their roles as whistleblowers rather than mere referees in the upcoming general election. Speaking at a non-violence symposium organized by the Commoners Club Sierra Leone, a prominent gathering of university students and graduates from across the country, Momo emphasized the crucial role of the CSOs and the media in safeguarding the peace and stability of the nation during the general election. He stressed the importance of their loyalty to the state and urged them not to be swayed or distracted from the responsibility. During Mr. Momo's address, Momo urged all participants to maintain a peaceful and tolerant environment, echoing a message. By doing so, they can contribute to upholding the peace and safety of Sierra Leone during its critical electoral period. That was the head of external relations at the PPRC. They are urging media and CSO to act as a whistleblower during the June 24th elections. And Mr. Momo said that the civil society and also the media should not be there as a spectator, but they should be there to address things as they see it, and they should be as a watchdog for any irregularities which will want to happen in this June election. And moving away from that, we've seen wherein for days, the ECSL has now finally said that they will release the voter registration to the voter register to political parties. And we've seen over the past weeks, they have been put under pressure by the All People's Congress Party in order for them to release the voter register for the forthcoming elections. And yesterday, we've seen wherein the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone has said that in the coming days, they will release the voter registration. We'll now look into that news. The Commissioner of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, which is the ECSL, Mohamed Kone, has revealed that the Commission will release the aggregated voter register in the coming days. He says, "We are going to release the voter register as required and normally done in the past election. We will give the names and photos to political parties to print," Kone revealed at meeting with political parties, election observers, and the media at Tawil in Freetown on Wednesday. The commissioner also revealed that ballot papers are currently being printed and will be readied in due time for the 24th June poll. He says all political parties will be present when we receive them at the airport before we dispatch them to the various regions. Kone informed political parties that the commission is open and will continue to dialogue with them. He also spoke about their sacrifices while assuring of their commitment to conduct transparent elections. Meanwhile, representatives of the main opposition party, which is the APC party, Dr. Richard Conte, and Party National Secretary General Lansana Doumbouya, were still concerned with voter lists that will be presented to political parties. Their concern was that the issued list must be the same with the one being used by ECSL staff on polling day. When I look at the pictures in this year register and compare it with us, that is the political parties, it is clear that we cannot identify voters, Conte said. He added that their party agent will not be able to identify voters at polling stations because of the quality of the photos. The ECSL's Director of Photo and Data Role, Henry Jusufu Soare, said the reason the ECSL will not issue the same voter list to political parties is to protect data of voters. He informed the gathering that their list has personal information of voters that could expose them to possible post-election danger. We have never shared the same voter list with political parties, Soare said. He added that this current practice has been the norm in previous elections held in 2012 and 2018. That was the Commissioner of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, who is Mohamed Kone. They are speaking at a gathering yesterday, which they had with the main opposition party, and also some media journalists were there as well. And they said that in the coming days, they will issue the voter register. And this has been a cause for concerns, especially for the main opposition party, which is the All People's Congress Party, wherein they've asked the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone to give out the voter register in time for them to actually gather their own data of their possible voters and see how they will tally these particular lists and see how they will stand in the June 24th elections. But we've seen yesterday, we are in the head of the data role, there Yusufu Soare says that they will not issue the same voter list that will be given to the polling agent on the day for election. And he said that because of their list has some personal information of the people that will be voting on that particular day, and they will not want to risk the lives of voters after the election, because they have the personal information regarding people that will vote on that particular day. And the APC party are saying they should give the same list, and they will be issuing, they will be giving out to the polling agent on the June 24th election. Well, we await that particular list that will be coming out within the coming days, and we'll also see a reaction from the All People's Congress Party. And we've seen we are in Dr. Richard Conte. They are saying that asking for the same list to be given to them, which are the political parties. And also the ECSL has made a strong resistance regarding to that. And we move along with a program, and we've seen day before yesterday, the EU congratulates Sierra Leone for securing the UN Security Council membership after 53 years of absence. And we've seen wherein the European Union in Sierra Leone has extended its congratulations to the government of Sierra Leone for its recent elections as a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. This notable achievement positions Sierra Leone at a crucial juncture in upholding international peace and security, as well as the principles outlined in the UN Charter. The European Union emphasized its eagerness to collaborate closely with Sierra Leone as it assumes this vital role on the Security Council, recognizing the significance of this position. Many experts have noted the advantages it brings to the country. Chief Minister of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Jacob Jusuf outlined several benefits associated with being a non-permanent member of the Security Council. One of the key advantages highlighted is increased influence. As a permanent member, Sierra Leone now has the opportunity to shape the global agenda and contribute to decision-making on matters crucial to international peace and security. Moreover, the country can leverage its position to advocate for its own interests and those of its region. Membership in the Security Council also enhances a country's credibility. It serves as a symbol of status and importance within the international community. Bolstering Sierra Leone's reputation and signaling its unwavering commitment to upholding international law and norms. Sierra Leone's election to the United Nations Security Council stands as a momentous occasion for the country, with the European Union expressing its support and anticipation for fruitful cooperation. Sierra Leone is well positioned to make significant contributions to global peace and security while simultaneously advancing its own interests and those of the African region. That was the European Union for Sierra Leone. They are extending congratulations to Sierra Leone regarding regarding its new membership in the UN Security Council, wherein Sierra Leone has been elected as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council. And we've seen international organization has congratulated Sierra Leone for its tremendous efforts over the years, and also for its newly elected member in the UN Security Council. We have other stories wherein the ECSL clarifies washing off ballot boxes in Kailaun, and we've seen wherein this has created lots and lots of issues regarding the elections, and we've seen all the issues that has been happening, has been surrounding around the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone. And we've seen yesterday the ECSL were in a river in Kailaun district where they washed the ballot boxes, and this has speculated. This has made people to say that the ECSL body is not credible, and also they should not be trusted because some people perceive it to be as a fetish and other kinds of activity. But we'll now look into that particular story which took place in Kailaun. The Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, has issued a clarification regarding a viral video circulating on social media. The video shows a group of individuals washing ballot boxes in a river in Kailaun. In an interview, Mohamed Touré, Director of Operation ECSL, clarified that the ballot boxes shown in the video were used during the 2018 election and had been stored away since then. He said that the ECSL hired individuals to clean and prepare these boxes for use in the upcoming June 24th elections. He emphasized that this activity was unrelated to ensuring a free and credible election as claimed by the individuals who filmed the process. The Director of Operations reaffirmed the ECSL's commitment to conducting free, fair, and credible elections, which they have successfully done in the past year. The ECSL's efforts have been recognized as a positive example in the sub-region. Regarding the issue of borrowing ballot boxes from neighboring Guinea, Mohamed Touré explained that the ECSL required 47,000 ballot boxes for the June 24 election. Additionally, an extra 12,000 boxes will be needed in the event of a runoff. However, the Commission only possessed 38,000 boxes. Consequently, reached out to Guinea to borrow the additional ballot boxes. Touré further highlighted that this was not the first time the Commission had sought electoral materials from other countries. Similar arrangements were made with Liberia, Nigeria, and Ghana during post-election. And also, these collaborative efforts align with ECOWAS policy aimed at reducing election costs by exchanging materials with other countries. That was the ECSL there in an interview expressing that the ballot boxes which were washed in Kailaun were boxes that were washed during the 2018 general election. And he said that these boxes have been stored and they are now prepared for the June 24th elections. And he also stated in that interview saying, in order to, because of the video that has been going viral, it will not serve as any hindrance in order to have credible and free and fair election in the June 24th election. And he stated it clearly that they are in need of 47 ballot boxes, and presently they are having 38 ballot boxes. And in case the election goes in a runoff, they will need 12,000 boxes to conduct the election. And we've also seen wherein there has been lots and lots of issues surrounding the Electoral Commission leading towards the June 24th elections. But we'll now take a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue with our show. And we have videos to play you regarding the political campaigns. And the videos are from the Italian People's Party and also the All People's Congress Party, because we've seen the All People's Congress Party had a campaign in Makeni, and also we'll play you the video of the mayoral candidate in Kenema speaking to our reporter here in Kenema. But yesterday we have issues that has been going around on social media saying that the main opposition party, which is the All People's Congress Party, we are intimidated in the Kenema district, but we've not have an in-depth knowledge regarding that. But as soon as we have an in-depth knowledge of what transpired yesterday, we'll bring it to your notice, because these political parties all have the rights to campaign anywhere in the country and not to be intimidated. Whether Kenema is the stronghold of the ruling party, it should be noted that other political party has the same rights they have to campaign in Kenema as well. And some people on social media have been saying that the Kenema district is the stronghold of the ruling government, and the ruling party, which is the SLPP party, should have released a notice regarding to the activity which happened in Kenema. But we'll now take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue with the program.
Now the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not an option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, vote without violence. Vote in peace. Vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence. TDN they say, all we want for see, vote without violence. All we want for see, all we want for see, vote without violence. Now the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, That's not two option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see
vote without violence.
Vote in peace.
Vote without violence.
TDN they say
vote without violence.
Vote in peace.
Vote without violence.
TDN they say all we want for
Vote
see.
without violence.
All we want for see. All we want for
Vote
see.
without violence.
TDN they say all we want for
Vote
see.
without violence.
All we want for see. All we want for
Vote
see.
without violence.
Now not the time we for better we country. We for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not two option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see
Vote without violence.
vote in peace.
Vote without violence.
TDN they say
Vote without violence.
vote in
Vote
peace.
without violence.
TDN.
Welcome back. That was a short break there we had, and we now continue with a show this morning. And we've seen we are in the the U.S. Embassy urges peaceful conduct ahead of the Sierra Leone elections. And we've seen we are in the head of the U.S. Embassy in Sierra Leone in an interview says that Sierra Leonean citizens should conduct themselves in a manner at which will not create any chaos in the country, and he urges Sierra Leoneans for a peaceful election come the June 24th election. And with the upcoming elections in Sierra Leone drawing nearer, the United Nations Embassy has issued a statement urging all political parties and leaders to conduct themselves in a peaceful manner. The embassy stressed the significance of a free, fair, peaceful, and multi-party election for the stability and development of the country. In a statement released yesterday, the U.S. Ambassador to Sierra Leone, David Riema, emphasized the importance of all candidates prioritizing their commitments to the democratic process and refraining from any actions that may incite violence, disorder, or unrest. The embassy called for a peaceful dialogue among all parties and their supporters throughout the election period. Addressing the citizens of Sierra Leone, Ambassador Riema urged them, especially the young people, to exercise their right to vote on the scheduled date of June 24th in a peaceful manner. He highlighted that voting is a collective action that promotes national unity, reminding everyone that Sierra Leone is a singular nation that must be preserved. That was the U.S. Embassy there in a statement saying that political parties and also young people in Sierra Leone should refrain from any forms of violent activities, and they should try to exercise their franchise come the 24th June. And moving away from that, we've had a shocking statement by the former chairman of the transitional team, the interim traditional team of the APC party there, Dr. Richard Conte. And Dr. Richard Conte, in a statement, says that his party will not win the June 24th election. And he highlighted some of the reasons why his party will not win the June 24th election. The former chairman of the interim Transition and Governance Committee of the All People's Congress Party, who is Dr. Richard Conte, has predicted that his party will lose the June election. The outcome of the June 24th election is clear and we will respect the will of the people. Dr. Richard Conte says in his official Twitter page, he affirmed that the election will be peaceful and replicas of the past will be averted. Conte has a sour relationship with other members of the party after suing former President Anes Baikoma, Party Secretary Ousmane Sane, and the APC. Many grassroots members class him as a renegade, but he has stated several times that his intention is to bring reform to the Sierra Leone's main opposition party. He claimed in a past that the party was undemocratic and needed reform. The APC will be represented by Dr. Samuel Kamara in the June 24th presidential election. The presidential candidate will face his 2018 nemesis and incumbent of the who is Brigadier Mada Bio of the SLPP party. Kamara lost twice against Bio in 2018 by a narrow margin. And that was the former chairman of the interim traditional body of the All People's Congress Party, who is Alfred Peter Conte. They are giving his reasons why his party will lose the June 24th election. But people will take it as a mere words because Dr. Richard Conte is part of the campaign team of Dr. Samuel Kamara, and they are actively engaged in campaign at the moment. And it was there yesterday at the ECSL office wherein they were requesting for the voter register to be released. And moving away from that, we would like to play you two videos, the first of which will be the mayoral candidate in Kenema speaking to the indigents of Kenema, and also a reporter who resides in Kenema brought in this particular video, and we'd like to show you that video, and when we come back, we'll continue with our program this morning.
Well, Famu, me and Django, they report for TDN African Media. As I day na the streets of Makeni, na the clock tower, na they are Tinapsu now. We observe the campaign rally for the All People's Congress Party, APC, right now the city of Makeni. As you see in the jubilant mood, the supporters of APC, they now on the streets, then they rally, and the place look peaceful. Not get any disturbance as of now. Nothing on the go wrong. Then they about the normal business, and then they sing, then they jubilate. As you see, all day in the normals, they are moving. This is the clock tower right inside Makeni. Once more, in a jungle, the reports from Makeni.
You just watched the video of the All People's Congress Party campaign in Makeni, and the campaign, Makeni city is regarded to be one of its strong APC party strongholds, and we saw yesterday wherein they had their campaign in Makeni. But we'd like to play you another video of this Sierra Leone People's Party mayoral candidate in the Kenema district. They are speaking to the indigents of Kenema, trying to campaign to them and also explaining to them about the proportional representation system. And we'd like to play you the video sent in by one of our reporters in Kenema as well. Let's have a watch of that particular video, and we'll be back to analyze the two videos of the two main political parties in the country.
I know it's a big thing. So when you vote for president, you don't vote for MP we want. That they call the district block system, the PR system. When you vote for the mayor, the councillor we want now go in the council. But if you don't vote, the percentage where the councillor will get, other party get them, una they lost with one councillor. So the other party will get a councillor to go to council. Everyone can come with parliament. The other thing I want to tell me, we all know today, a peace inside the party. SLPP used to be SLPP in the early 60s for B, party for dance, and gladi. But today, the Malis, the Badas, no more inside the party. If you say now one people, one country, one people, we forget that slogan. The brother SLPP party somebody do bad, call them, tell them, they are ready to now. Now they call a radio, they go on social media, they talk bad talk better, not only they talk well and the party is well. They don't give me symbol. The party don't trust, they don't give me symbol. If you, and me you contest, or if you want, you don't get, I think for them, they mean a long campaign. Oh, no, we. Mother get beaucoup forgive people there. Not only they give. Mother get beaucoup forgive. They make all the campaign. The government don't do. In this country, no president, no ever do it. So if they campaign, we website, all the two they do. Now all that we want to do. Now mother in manifesto, what under? What if become under a manifesto? Now you look at council to the work with. I'm not only mayor one grade. But when I meet them before, now you make me get the name Tabate. They not look at you. Because I will do it now. So today, we come for tell and thank you and ask you again for vote Mother Pio and vote Mayor Bayo again. For that continue for the Tabate. We want the way in this area from Macodin to Yende, they can go to the hospital. Why go to power? I don't cancel on a quick call. Also, I don't begin gun. This segment the road, I don't begin a quick. But at least we don't get 3 streets now. We don't make 4 Asalia Street. Endowa Street, Kamuya Street, Salia Street, of course, Amadou Street.
One people. One country. I tell you now, all thank you this evening when we all don't gather. I want to assure the woman that say now we get this party. Not the side. SLPP now woman they get her. They tell where APC be then a power they say that they give position to woman they not be doing. But when talk about Mother Biokan, they say they give it 30%. It don't complete her. We don't clap for that one day. And this 30% why you don't give it? We go work to the expectation of the president and we mayor. So I wonder we vote for we president. 12 o'clock sharp, we don't call results. And when we don't call that result, now that's go because I not say it go do something for we. And we mayor, of course, the name tag bate. It go continue for work. I'm not gonna talk about you because when you boss don't talk, you not for talk about you. Because not for just bottles. I tell you now, thank you. time reach, the people that want to not take them voters ID card, we are now going to take them. We need them vote them days so that we can vote solidly for SLPP and for Thomas Mayo, Madabio, come 24 June, because we don't start until the 10th of the paper. One country, one people. I tell you now, thank you.
You just watched that particular video from the SLPP party, wherein the mayoral candidate engaged the people in Kenema district, and also they had a campaign saying that the people of Kenema should vote in the SLPP and also the mayor of Kenema. And the two videos which you just watched were from the APC party in Makeni and also the SLPP party in Kenema. And these two political parties have actively been campaigning to their party members across the country, and also in trying to garner support from their party members, and also seeking their support. We would like to assure citizens out there that amidst the political parties that are going on in the country, it has been peaceful so far, and today we have the All People's Congress Party who will be on the streets of Freetown campaigning, and it is their right, and also it is their period to campaign as according to the calendar that was released by the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone. Today has been scheduled for the All People's Congress Party, and we also have different subsection in the party, wherein they said that they will be stationed in different areas in the capital today in trying to educate people on how to vote for their own party, and also instead of them being out on the street, they will use the period to go to people and engage them in that one-on-one campaign. And we've seen these particular political parties, the likes of the SLPP and the APC party, have been doing that, engaging their party members and also non-party members on how to vote in the coming election, because on that particular voters list, we have the members there listed there, and we have the different political party symbol there as well, together with the faces of the presidential candidates, their names and their party members. So these political parties are trying to ensure that their party members do not make a mistake whilst going to vote on the 24th of June. And there has been voter education regarding to that. We've seen also other civil society organization has been actively engaging in that campaign as well. And we need lots and lots of these campaigns on how to vote, because in order to prevent void votes in this year election, the political parties are trying very hard not to have massive void votes in this year's election, because we know that if you should tick inside the box of your preferred candidate, and not doing that, it should not be closer to the line there, or the tick or thumbprint should not get outside the particular line. And we also see that the ECSL, in trying to avoid the void vote, which has been predominant in elections that has been organized over the years, we've seen wherein they are trying to curb out these particular void votes leading towards the June 24th election. And there are 21 things which you need to know regarding the particular election and regarding the proportional representation system. And on the June 24th election, Sierra Leoneans and also registered voters who will be casting their votes should take note of these particular things. 4 slips will be issued out to you on that particular day regarding the election. The first of which will be the presidential candidate which you will vote for, and the mayoral candidate their names will be indicated together with their party symbols for the presidential and the mayoral candidate. And also, you will be voting for the parliamentary elections. And this time around, it will be different regarding to how it used to be concerning the parliamentary voting, because it will no longer be wherein you will see the names of the parliamentarians or their faces. This time around, it will be their party symbols and no longer the faces of the individual candidate we will vote for, because now it's the PR system, and it will include the political parties' names and also their symbols. And you will no longer have the opportunity to vote for individual candidates. And that has been settled. And I'm bringing you this particular notice for you to know that there are 4 slips which will be issued out to you come June 24th, the last of which will be for the councillor position. And so these are for the mayoral candidate, the presidential candidate, the parliamentary, and the local council election, which is the councillor. And if you are given these particular slips on that day, you should ensure that you look at the back of the slips to ensure that it is stamped at the back. For example, this is the slip, and you should ensure that this particular slip is being signed on the back. And in case this particular slip is not signed on the back, you will have to give it back to the polling agent or the person there who is responsible to make sure that the particular slip being stamped and signed at the back, because it will not be regarded as a legitimate voting slip, and it will be regarded as a void vote. And Sierra Leoneans should also benefit from this particular information, because it's very key. And on that day, we don't want you to say, hey, I did not see the particular person's name regarding the parliamentary elections, or I did not see I did not see the names of this particular person or their faces. Regarding the parliamentary election, it will be the political parties' names that will be imprinted on the particular slip, and also their symbols, the political party symbols will be there as well. And we now take another thing that has been happening, and yesterday we see there has been reports of these political parties. They are saying that the main opposition party, we are in Kenema to do their campaign, and they were intimidated by the ruling party supporters. And that has been one of the things that the CSO and other party members are frowning against, because we know that the Kenema district is one of its strongholds of the SLPP party, and the APC party were there yesterday having their campaigns, and they were intimidated by supporters of the All People's Congress, supporters of the Sierra Leone People's Party. And people have been saying that the Sierra Leone People's Party should put out a notice regarding that particular incident which took place in Kenema. And we are yet to see what the SLPP will do about that, and also the statement which the All People's Congress Party will release. But we'll now go for a short break. When we come back, we'll try to do a recap of the news that has been brought to your notice, and we'll take this break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the show.
Now not the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not to option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see,
Vote without violence.
vote in peace.
Vote without violence.
TDN they say,
Vote without violence.
vote in peace.
Vote without violence.
TDN they say, all we want for
Vote
see,
without violence.
all we want for see, all we want for
Vote
see.
without violence.
TDN they say, all we want for
Vote
see,
without violence.
all we want for see, all we want for
Vote
see.
without violence.
Welcome back. We played you some interesting videos today, and also we have brought to your notice some of elections updates regarding the ECSL and the political parties as well. And you just watched the campaign of the All People's Congress and the SLPP party, and the European Union, they are congratulating Sierra Leone for being elected as one of the non-permanent member of the UN Security Council. And we've also had another another US embassy wherein they had engagement with some citizens of Sierra Leone, assuring them of their support and also pleading to them to have peaceful elections come the June 24th election. I've been your presenter for the breakfast show this morning, and I would like to say bye-bye, and also we have another program coming up, which is the Salon Talk, and also the current event and election programs, which will come up at 6 p.m. today, and the elections program will bring you updates regarding elections events. I've been your presenter, Franklin Williams, and would like to call it a day.
Now not the time we for better, we country, we for come together as a family, live in peace and harmony. So during this election, that's not to option. During this election, we don't want no tribal division. All we want for see,
vote without violence.
Vote in peace.
Vote without violence.
TDN they say,
vote without violence.
Vote in peace.
Vote without violence.
TDN they say, all we want for
Vote
see.
without violence.
All we want for sin, all we want for
Vote
sin.
without violence.
TDN they say, all we want for
Vote
sin.
without violence.
All we want for sin, all we want for
Vote
sin.
without violence.